These questions are based on basic trigonometry. So there are 7 questions there. Let's look one by one. First question, calculate the value of x. Give your answer to 3 significant figures. So before that, we will just look at the rules. Sin x is equal to opposite side over hypotenuse. Cos x is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tan x is opposite over adjacent. These are the rules we are going to use. We can say so, ka, toa, easy to remember. So first question, they are asking the opposite side of it, and we know this side. Hypotenuse is opposite to the right angle, opposite is opposite to the angle that is given. So we want to find the x, we need the opposite and hypotenuse. Opposite and hypotenuse is sin, so we're going to use sin 60 is x over 32. So what do? To find the x, we cross multiply. X is 32 times sin 60. That gives us 27.712. We want to give it in 3 significant figures. So the answer would be 27.7 centimeter. That's question 1. Let's look at question 2. Question 2 is PQR is a triangle. Angle Q is 90. Angle R is 43. PR is 5.8. Calculate the length of QR. So QR is opposite. This is hypotenuse. So same rule, we are going to use sin. Sin 43 is equal to PQ. This is adjacent. The question is asking for the adjacent. So let's look at that. So we should really use cos here. So cos. Cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So cos 43 is QR over PR. So cos 43 is QR, we don't know. PR we know it is 5.8. Therefore QR would be, you cross multiply 5.8 times cos 43. That will give you 4.24185. We want to have it in 3 significant figures, 4.24 meters. Next question, question 3. LMN is a right angle, MN is 9.6 and LM is 6.4. Calculate the mark of x. So this is adjacent, this is hypotenuse. So again we are going to use cos. Cos x is 6.4 over 9.6. We want to find the inverse. So x is, to find the inverse, what you do, you press shift and cos. When you press shift and cos, you will get cos minus 1. Then you put the numbers 6.4 over 9.6. That will give you 48.1896. We want to 1 decimal place, so that will be 48.1 degrees. Let's look at question 4. Question 4 is similar. Work out the value of x. So this is the adjacent, this is the hypotenuse. So we are going to, adjacent hypotenuse is cos. Again we are going to find the angle. So cos x is 3.9 over 4.7. As per the earlier question, to find the x, you will do inverse. So that will be cos minus 1, 3.9 over 4.7. That will give you the answer 33.92. We want to one decimal place 33.9 degrees. Question 5. Question 5. PQR is a right angle, PR is 8, QR is 12. Find the size of the angle marked X. So that's the opposite. This is the adjacent. So we are going to use tan because TOA. Tan X is equal to 8 over 12. To find the X, you do the inverse. Tan minus 1, 8 over 12. So that will give you 33.69. So you need to go to one decimal place 33.7. Second part, XYZ is a right angle triangle. XY is 5 cm. Angle Z is 32. Calculate the length of YZ. YZ is the hypotenuse, opposite to the right angle. So this is opposite. Opposite and hypotenuse is sin. So sin 32 is XY is 5 over YZ. So to find the YZ, you have to cross multiply. YZ is equal to 5 over sin 32. So 5 over sin 32, let's put in the calculator, is 9.43. 9.435. We want three significant figures. That will be 9.44 centimeter. Let's look at question 6. Question 6 has got two triangles, so the mid-more working out. We could see it's got 5 marks. So AB is 16, AD is 12, angle BCD is 40. Calculate the length of CD. So we're going to find this. If you're going to find this, you have one angle, you need one more side, so we might have to find this side. If you have to find this side, you can use Pythagoras theorem. So in triangle ABD, using Pythagoras theorem, 16 squared is equal to 12 squared plus BD squared. BD squared would be 16 squared minus 12 squared, that is 256, take away 144, that is 112. Therefore BD is square root of 112. We could keep it like that. So now look at triangle BCD. We know the opposite. This is the opposite. This is the opposite side. This is the hypotenuse. So we can use here the rule sin. Sin is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So sin 40 is BD, we already know, 112 over CD. So to find the CD, we cross multiply CD time sin 40 is square root of 112. Therefore CD will be square root of 112 divided by sin 40. That will be 16.4642. You round it up to three significant figures. The answer would be 16.5 centimeter. That's the answer. Let's look at question 7. ABC is a triangle, ADC is a straight line, BD is perpendicular to AC because that is 90. That's 90, that's why it's perpendicular. AB is 7, BC is 12, angle BAD is 65. Calculate the length of AC. So we need to find the AC. To find the AC, we need to find the AD and we need to find the DC. How do you find the AD? If you look at this triangle here, triangle ABD, this is adjacent, this is hypotenuse, so we can use cos. Cos 65 is equal to AD over 7. Therefore, AD is 7 times cos 65. That will give you 2.9583. Now we need to find the DC. To find the DC, if you find the BD, then we could use Pythagoras theorem on the second triangle. So to find the BD, we could use the same triangle that's opposite. We could use sin. Sin 65 is equal to BD over 7. Therefore BD is, cross multiply, 7 times sin 65. That gives you 6.2444, carries on. Now we got the BD now. Now we could use the Pythagoras theorem on triangle BDC. So I'll make it a bit smaller. I'll make it bigger. So let's do it here. In triangle BCD, we use the Pythagoras theorem. BC squared is equal to BD squared plus DC squared. BC squared is 12 squared. BD squared is, we could keep that 7 times sin 65 squared plus DC squared. Therefore DC squared, you need to bring that this side, 12 squared minus 7 times sin 65 squared. So DC will be square root of 12 squared minus 7 times sin 65 squared. So that will give you 10.19. 10.19. Now we need to find the AC. To find the AC, AC is AD plus CD. We know AD, we worked out AD, that's 2.96, 2 decimal places. CD, we found DC, which is 10.19. If you add them together, 13.15 centimeter. Right, that's the end of the 7 questions.